Hi guys, this is a test electronics instructional video on how to lock down your components on your DIN rail inside your test fixture with a zip tie and these end locks. Now the way this is done is these end locks have a rectangular hole right here and they have a cutout here. So the zip tie can go through this hole and up through the cutout. And your device you're locking down should be right here because you want to push these zip ties up tight against the side of the device. That keeps it from moving back and forth and turning, and will lock it down, stop it from wiggling, and this just makes sure it doesn't fall off. So this has already been done here, and here's the opening of the end cap where it's locked down. Same with this. Notice these are reversed, so you unscrew this one this way, you unscrew this one this way. Now I'll remove this and I'll put it back in again just to show you how it's done. So cut the zip tie, and I got to loosen this up. Loosen this up and the zip tie will come right out. Just like that. Now these end locks, they come fully tightened just so that the screw doesn't fall out. So what I'm going to do is show you how to put these on the rail. Now normally they're fully tightened where this foot is all the way down like this. This way it doesn't vibrate loose in shipping and you don't lose the screw or this foot. So what you got to do is open it up about this much, almost all the way, but not all the way or else it falls out. And then you make sure this side is against the device, and you just clip it on the rail like that. Push it up against the device and tighten it down. Now that's not exactly right. You don't want to do this because you can't get the zip tie in. So move it a little out and leave it loose. Same with this one, a little out and loose. And now we'll remove. So that would go like this. Lock down. Now these are pretty secure, these power supplies. But when you get into devices like this, where you have one of these spring locks, these things will fall out a lot easier than these. These are pretty good, but I still think it's wise to lock something down when it goes in the mail with a screw. This is a friction, it's fairly good. These don't move too much, but when you get into big ones like this, it's got the same size lock. It still holds fairly good. Even bigger, heavier ones like this, they could vibrate loose. So it's always good to lock them down with a zip tie just to make sure. And if you don't lock it down and these fall off and hit the back side of the test pins, that's a disaster. That's removing a lot of labor, removing those test pins and putting new ones in. You don't want that to happen. So it's really wise to lock these down. So just run the zip tie through. Fairly easy, just like this. These are very long zip ties, 16 inches actually. And if it's not long enough, you can put two together. So move my hand out of the way. So just run it like that, and then push these in a little bit, and then you can start to get your first latch up here. I like to get the first latch there. Now just put these as tight as you can together, just hold them really tight, and then lock your screw down. And I like to tighten it, loosen it again, hold it really tight, and then lock it, just to make sure you are really up against the end. Now, all you have to do is then you just go through and you finalize it. Now don't tighten this too much, because these are only 40 pounds, because they're thin. They have to fit through this slot, so they're not the thickest zip ties. And then cut it off and you're set. This isn't going anywhere. and it'll be nice and secure in your fixture and won't fall off when you ship it. So that concludes the video demonstration of adding these end locks and zip ties to hold down stuff that might fall off in shipping off your DIN rails in the test fixture. Thanks for watching.